What's up, guys? My name is Cliff with Creator's Cup, and today we are going to review my favorite new pocket light. And did I mention it's only $50? Just such a fun little light. If you're curious, we're going to have a behind the scenes of how we made that little intro in the next week or two. Make sure you subscribe to check that out. Back to why we're here. This awesome little RGB video light. This guy is, I think, regularly $69, and they sent us a coupon code, and I will put that down in the description to allow you to buy it for 49 bucks. So I'm gonna lead with that. And this isn't a sales pitch. This isn't a sponsored video. I don't get commission, but I am really happy they sent this light. It's a lot of fun and it's very, very functional. First of all, it comes with the light itself. It comes with this little built-in arm that allows you to flex and move around. A little cold shoe mount that can go onto the stand or anywhere else on this little bar. So you have the ability to just put it in the bottom and then put it onto a camera. Let me grab that gimbal real quick. And this lets you mount it directly onto a camera, just using the cold shoe. Or if you have a gimbal with a screw end, you can just use the 1/4" thread on the side. There's actually two places for it. Or if you want to go quickly from one to the other, you have the option to hook it to this cold shoe on the side like that, and you can move this around and do pretty much anything you want to do with it. So it's a versatile little light, and I actually own the Aperture MC, which would be a competitor to this, honestly. And the Aperture MC, it's I think like $110. It's smaller than this, which makes it more compact, but it's not nearly as bright. And honestly, it's a little harder to work with because it doesn't come with any of the mounting options. Like, it has magnets, but honestly, I don't use magnets that often. And the other disadvantage to magnets is I can't use it with the drone. And it's probably not smart to strap lights to a drone, but hey, it's fun. As far as quality, well, the color quality appears to be good. I know that's not a scientific answer, but I haven't had anything stand out in any color correction that was a problem. There's no flicker. So if I turn this guy on, I'm going to point it right at the camera and change the shutter speed all the way down. Let's go to, that is 1/8,000th of a second. And I don't see any flicker right there. Let's go to different colors. And even when it's dim, a lot of times LEDs, when they get dim, that's when you actually have the worst problems. So there's no issues with flicker, which is fantastic because that's one of the biggest problems you run into with cheap LED lights is they begin to flicker. And if you're going to use it for video, a flickering light is not very flattering. As far as battery life, I've actually yet to see it go dead. It charges via an internal USB-C port, which I really appreciate. And without an external battery, when it goes dead, you'll have to plug it in and charge it back up. But it will run while it's charging. How long does the battery last at full power, you may ask? Well, let's find out. We're at full power now. See how long it goes. They're saying at full power like 3 hours, which is insane for something this tiny. I'm kind of hoping it's faster than that because that's a long time. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna give this a test. Comes with a bag too. It has a carrying bag in it. do. Finally, 3 hours and 17 minutes. That's 197 minutes. That's longer than they said, but I can go back to my life now. That's exciting. As far as using it as an on-camera light or for a selfie light for a cell phone, it does work really well for that. It is a hard light though. You got to keep that in mind. It is not a giant 4-foot softbox like what we have right here. This is a light that has a small source, and anytime you do that, you're going to have harsh shadows. In a pinch it works, but is not designed to be a key light. It works fantastic for product photography and product videos, not just for fun little videos where we're flipping the light around and doing all that crazy stuff, but as an accent light. So if I take this gimbal, put it up here, and shut off my background lights, and let's actually dim this guy down a little. If you want to add an accent, kind of like a tube light, you can turn this vertical, crank this all the way up, and then we can put this over here and act as a tube light. And that will give you those nice vertical lines on your products. And then of course you can change the color because it is full RGB. And look, for 50 bucks, you can't go wrong. I'm actually considering buying another one, even though they did give me this one, which was nice. I think I'm gonna go buy another because they're really, really useful. And as I said before, this video is not sponsored in any way. They just sent me a light. And as you guys know, making these videos is not exactly easy, and it costs a lot more than $50 of your time to make a video. It is a pretty bright little light. Like, it's painful if you put it right in your face. So it does the job. It also can dim down in 1% increments. Now I believe this thing will probably flicker. Yeah, there's a little flicker on the LED screen, but that's to be expected. All the way down to 1%. And there's still something there. Let me see if I can just shut off our key light and everything in this room. So yeah, I still have my hair light on, but it goes all the way down to 1%. And then you can also change the color temperature right here, all the way down to 2600, and then all the way up to 10,000, which is almost a borderline blue light. It's just so intensely white. So yeah, pretty versatile settings. So do you have the need for something like this? Well, maybe. I mean, it's $50, which in the world of camera gear is really, really affordable. I do use it quite often for product work. You know, for weddings, you could use it to add a little accent lighting to centerpieces and things like that. And just general film, it's nice to be able to have a little light that you can just kind of stash anywhere. And where it really shines, is in product video and product photography, because it makes a fantastic accent light. So as far as modes, what we have are SOS, lightning, which is a pretty cool one, faster lighting, TV screen to make it look like you're watching TV, police, that thing is blinding, ambulance, which here in the States, the ambulances are usually red. I don't get the blue on that one. Fire truck, could also work for ambulance. RGB slow, fast, kind of like a party light, and then back to SOS. There are very few things I dislike about it. One of the few is when you actually tilt it down, it seems to scrape a little, but you have to like be pushing on it. Other than that, it's really well built, and it comes with this little tripod. Heck, these things are like $20 on Amazon just for that. Definitely check it out. Thanks again, guys, for sending me this light, and thank you guys for sticking out this video. If it's something you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and we're actually going to roll that intro that we use as an Instagram reel one more time. And if you want to see more stuff like that, follow us on Instagram right here. And after you subscribe, you'll get to see a video here in a few days showing how we made that little reel in just a couple hours in our studio. Thanks.